You know what, y'all? I used to be a person who really liked having like multiple monitors. I at one point had like a 3-monitor setup for streaming, but that was back when I had to have like full screen games because I was a fool and didn't realize that I was streaming at 4K. But truthfully, I feel like this music a lot. Having the skill and the ability to organize your desktop in a way that I have like almost everything on a singular monitor now. I have chat up, I have my game up. I actually have 2 iterations of chat up because sometimes I can't see the animated emotes. So I also started putting like a Twitch window, and then I have OBS and my PNG tuber on my second monitor. And what I'm saying is I should receive like an award, I think, for like best arrangement of all of this, just so many programs that I need to use for this silly little stream that I do. But hello, welcome in. We're doing more Breath of the Wild today. As you can see, I changed the text layout in our little now playing box, so you can now actually read it instead of having to zoom in on that tiny like 8-point font, which is always fun. It's something I've been meaning to do for a while, and I was just like sitting here before stream, because I have to adjust everything. I have to change the title of the stream, and I have to change the stuff in OBS, and I was sitting here like, just do it now, and we did it, and it looks great, honestly. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. But we're here for more Breath of the Wild. Probably more chill, like, shrines and side quests and stuff, though I could be persuaded to go do something stupid. And or do, like, Gerudo stuff. I haven't really dipped my toes into the Gerudo quest line yet. Kinda because I hate being in that desert, honestly. Having to walk around that dumbass desert in just the sexy Gerudo getup is like fine, but it either means I have to make a bunch of like sunproof elixirs and stuff, or I just gotta cope with being sexy Gerudo outfit. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's see if I can remember. I have to press so many buttons. I really need to, this is another thing that I need to do for stream. It's like make more dedicated scenes for things, so I don't have to do my scene transition by hitting 1 button, 2 button, 3 button, 4 button? No, 3 button. Because we're fine here. We're in game. Oh nope, there's 4 button. Whoop. So that you guys don't have to hear double the game audio. We continue. I don't think I've done much in the time since last Monday. Because last Monday we got Master, right? Thank you, Rivali. Thank you, Rivali, for your gale. I figured it out, by the way. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, which is why we haven't done, I haven't done a whole lot of Legend of Zelda in the meantime, because I finally, bit the bullet and completely redesigned my Animal Crossing island, so you'll have to come back in, tomorrow to see that. But I figured out my problem is, in Animal Crossing, it's down on the D-pad to put away your items. So I transfer that skill over to here. And then from here, in Animal Crossing, I keep trying to press the minus button to open the map. So I'm just like hopelessly lost in that regard. About that, or you can keep the Sheikah outfit. I did upgrade. We're officially at a 3-star Sheikah outfit. I will still get spotted by bokoblins on horseback. Don't worry. Do not worry. Your pretty little heads. I do finally have like some diamonds and stuff, so we could potentially go get some like Gerudo jewelry. I kind of want to try to. I feel like I've got a lot of side quests that have been building up though. So, I'm gonna crank that a tiny bit more. I feel like the audio in this game is always just so low. But alas. That's better when you're not in the menu. Don't worry, I'm just futzing around. So give me adventure log. We could also go get like some captured memories, but I may be less worried about that. Got a bunch of shrine quests to do, got a bunch of EX treasure to do. Speaking of, my phone's charging. So I guess I'm not gonna super worry about shrines right now. We could do like... Oh, Lurlin's nearby. Yeah, let's do the what's for dinner. She needs goat butter and a blue shell snail. I went to Lurlin, by the way, and I thought for sure that this was the game where Lurlin was like being overrun, but that's Tears of the Kingdom, huh? Because I went in like fully expecting a fight, and they're all just like chilling down there, being like, "Hey, how's it going, Link? Can you get me some goat butter for dinner?" And I'm like, me with my big armor and sword out, and it's like, yeah, it's sure. Yeah, I got a single blue shell snail, so we're good on that front. I say Lurlin's nearby. I think we'll just teleport up here and then go Lurlin. Make it easy. Make it a little easy on myself. Alright. Not to say that we'll do no shrines this time, but I'm gonna spend less time looking for them. If we come across some, I'll probably do it, but... I'm less worried about it. What's up here? Is there a Korok or something? There's some ducks in the pond. Yes, of course. Of course there is. Yoink. Yahaha. Thank you, Korok. Bye-bye. Ooh, and there's rocks. Rocks for the Korok. I have a hammer in here somewhere. Oh, look. Stop climbing. Stash rock. Nice. Okay. Mission accomplished. And then Lurlin's just down the coastline a little bit. I thought there was another like shrine over here, but I think I might be thinking of a different coastline. The one with the woman who just like wants a bunch of pictures of guardians. I think is like not here. I think she's... Like down south further maybe? Or... No, I don't think she's up here. So it would mostly have to be down south further. Unless it's in like a little neighbor bay. Weird to think that this is like pretty much the only coastline is to the west. I think about that sometimes when I'm like trying to develop like fantasy settings with maps and stuff. You don't always need like the full thing. Like obviously this is like part of a bigger continent and there's like more stuff to the north and to the east. West. That's west. This is west. Like a little bit to the like south of the desert. But first of all, this is plenty big enough for what this is. And you don't necessarily have to answer that question. Like what's outside of Hyrule Kingdom? It doesn't matter. Not to us. Not right now. Alrighty. Coconut? Sorry, palm fruit. Because we have to be unique in our fantasy setting. Doggy. Doggy, doggy, doggy. Chasing his tail. Oh, there's another shroom. I'm such a hoarder in these games. I think if I were to ever make a video game, especially if it's something like this, that's like exploration heavy, I don't think I could possibly give it like a limited inventory system. Being the person that I am. We love hoarding things. Oh, there's a statue over here. And Hilton's over there. I don't really need to talk to him though, but I think I have, yeah. I'd love another heart container, please. Yes. I want to get at least like a full line, but I don't remember how many heart containers is in a full line. At least that many. I usually go until I get the full line and then like one over so that I know it's the full line. And then we can finish working on the full 3 stamina bars. And then the rest just goes back into HP. That tends to be how I play this game. I need to find a fire to sit at. Well, there's an easy way to find a fire to sit at. Do I have? No. But I do have some flint. Flint, there it is. I have 52 pieces of flint. Jesus Christ. Okay. There. See, I fucking did it again. The Animal Crossing trigger has me just absolute chokehold. While we're here, by the way, let's cook a little bit. We have a lot of food, but we could have more food. I usually like to take, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. We'll do a couple of these. Some shroomish. Hearty mushroom skewer. Very nice. Very nice. And then I like to do... I also... Hitting the X button for the inventory is also an Animal Crossing controller. I I'm simply... I've been playing so much Animal Crossing, y'all. It's such a problem. Yes, the hearty fried wild greens. I think potentially the best healing item in the game, the hearty fried wild greens. Which is why these big hearty radishes are so hard to find. No, that's not enough, actually. Put away. And then, we got a bunch of meat, but we don't really need a whole lot of rupees right now. So I'll hold on to it. Because cooked meat, if you do like 5 raw gourmet meat and just make it into like a skewer, also like sells for crazy amounts of money, I think. Alright, sit. Let's say noon. Link's gonna get a good long rest. So, oh, you have the ingredients. Can I have them? Absolutely. Alright, I'll take those then. Now to start cooking. Here's a little something. Yippee! Since you found the missing ingredients, why don't you eat with us? It'll be done soon. I would love to. Oh, speaking of money, we do need money though. Seafood paella. Nice. Look at those shrimps. Beautiful. Go on, dig in. It's a delish. Thank you. Thank you so much for your dinner. I'm remembering, because we haven't unlocked the last, not goddess statue, Great Fairy. And does she need 3,000 or 5,000? I think it's 3. Let me make... We'll make as many of these fucking skewers as I can, I guess. Sacrifice all my meat for the Great Fairies, as it should be. I don't think we can hold like as many of these as we want. Keep doing it. But I will make a handful of them. And then we'll sell them whenever I can find. I think there's a shopkeep in town. I almost did it again. I thought about it. My brain hovered over the X button for too long. You guys like that sound effect, right? Can't carry any more meals. Well, then what am I supposed to do with all of this meat? Fine. Oh yes, the general store's out on the pier. Yeah, let's go talk to them. Nothing under the rock. You always gotta check your rocks. Hi. I'd like to sell you some stuff. You've got a lot of fish over here, but I've got a lot of meat skewers that you might be interested in. Yeah, 490 rupees for a meat skewer. Worth it. And the smaller ones are 210. That gets us most of the way there, honestly. Honestly, we might be able to sell some other stuff. 50, 40, most of this isn't going to sell for anything. 50, 40, 60, 70. And we're not going to sell these, obviously. Seafood paella sells for 100. I don't really want to sell a bunch of this stuff. I'm gonna sell some of the luminous stones, I think, because we have another side quest that I am about to go. We'll go fill that out. That needs luminous stones, but they only need 30. So let's sell 18 of them. Put inputs 18 and then selects all of them. No, 18 please. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, cool. And I am gonna buy a bunch of your arrows. Your regular arrows? Yes, please. Cause I keep like nearly running out of arrows and it's such a pain in my ass. Okay. Now, like I said, where's my luminous stone gathering in the Zora domain? Excuse me. We can do that. Do we want to teleport all the way back up there? Because we also have the monument quest. I don't want to do the monument quest, actually. I'm making an executive decision. The executive decision is fuck the monument quest. Rib. I've already got a picture of that one, right? I'll take it. I feel like I'm doing pretty good with the encyclopedia. Outside of missing all of the blights so far. Hello. Where is... They're like upstairs somewhere, right? No, over here. I can read a map. Hi. Yes, hello. You need something from me? Here's the stones.
Oh.
Thank you. You're really giving me 10 luminous stones? Oh, I thought you needed 30. Well, I'll give you 30 if you want. In that case, please excuse me while I count them. And a 1, and a 2. Are you gonna, like, crunch one between your shark teeth like you're the freaking Tootsie Roll Pop Owl? You really brought all 10. Thank you. Yes, I'll happily take those luminous stones from you. That's right, I must reward you. A diamond? Sure. What's more, I'll give you 1 extra as a bonus. Fuck yeah. You're a lifesaver, truly. If you ever find yourself in possession of 10 luminous stones in the future, I hope you'll bring them to me. If that happens, know that I'll only be able to give you 1 diamond for them. I'd be honored if you would accept it when the time comes. Tempting? I'm gonna keep the luminous stones for now. Because I feel like they are an upgrade material for an armor set that I don't have yet. Which we're also going to need money for, aren't we? Well, okay. What is it? Oh, hey, mister. You got a weird face. I sure do. I'm Hylian. Hi, Leon? Never met one of those before. If you're a High Leon, that means you came from really far away, right? You didn't happen to see my mom, May, on the way here, did you? Ever since the water monster went crazy, Mom hasn't come home. Oh no. Oh, kid. But I mean, I bet she'll come home sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. So I'm catching frogs and smelling them. It's smelling them. What a terrible read. What a terrible read. I'm catching frogs and selling them to earn money for our family just until Mom comes home. Yep, since Mom hasn't come back from fishing yet, I've been catching hot-footed frogs and selling them to earn some money for our family. You were just pitying me, weren't you? You felt sorry for me, didn't you? I mean, like a little bit. Your mom might be dead. Look at, I love the kids Zora and their little fucking fin head. They're so tiny. Well, I don't need your pity. If you want to help donate some hot-footed frogs, you can find them easily on rainy days. I really need you to get some for me. 5 frogs should be enough. Got it? I'm positive I have 5 hot-footed frogs. Here. What? Really? Little baby. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and count them. Oh god. Not you two. Is this just a Zora thing? Wow, you really brought them. Here, take this as thanks. Oh, some amaranth. Thank you. It's called amaranth. I picked it because it's unusual. It doesn't really suit me, so it's all yours. You're welcome. I'm pretty sure there was another quest up here that I like finished, but I didn't follow up on. We're gonna sell a couple more of these real quick, actually. Give me like a minute. While the ad's gonna start in like 30 seconds. I'm gonna take the ad time to just make more freaking meat skewers. Yes. Skewering all the meat. Can make 2 more. And then we can also make some with like the chicken, but I don't think they'll sell for nearly as much, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Cool. Meat skewer. Hi, Shopkeep Cliff. Oh, hello. Do you need me for something? I want to sell to you. Oh. Can I interest you in some meat skewers? I have many. Oh. Oh. That's okay. Oh. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Oh. Okay, doke. And also, if you have regular arrows, I will buy them from you. We could also buy the elemental arrows, but honestly, I use them less. Because I mostly need the regular arrows to hunt to get more meat to sell to people, I guess. So, where? Frog catching. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Start from the top. Yeah, Hudson, Little Sisters, big request. I don't have an electric darner yet. I think that's in the desert, and I haven't been out in the desert much. Sunken treasure. Oh, we could have fought some monsters in Lurelin, but alas. I do have some curry for the guy at Rito Stable. Secret Club Secret we're gonna have to do at some point. And we gotta get that guy a horse. Remember that. The Korok trials, which can go fuck themselves. I love Breath of the Wild too. The game's so good. Ah, special delivery. This was a quest where you had to like follow it started here on the Bank of Wishes, and there was like a young Zora who like made a wish and threw like a wishing bottle into the river, and you had to make sure nothing happened to the wishing bottle. So I just swam like all the way down the river, and it ended up like over here, I think. And there was a guy who found it and promised to make his way up to Zora's domain. It is kind of cute. I don't really know what the wish was or what he's going to be doing here. You don't know if you remember that one? It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's like really cute. Once you have like the full Zora gear, it's not too high of a demand to just like meander down the river. Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. But I remember on like my first playthrough when I just had like the Zora tunic or whatever, it was definitely a pain. Hi, fish husband. How are you today, fish husband?
Oh.
If you ever find yourself in this part of the world again, I implore you to come visit us. We are always here for you. Oh, and have I mentioned how incredible you are and how thankful I am? Because you are, and I am. You are the greatest of Highlands and my most treasured friend for all time. And they were best friends. Roommates. Colleagues. I still can't believe they gave him a fiance in the second game. I was so pissed. Hey, Finley. Oh, it's you. Hey, Sasan. This is the guy who made sure my letter reached you safely. Oh, it's you. As you can see, I somehow made it to Zoro's domain. Thank you. Thanks to you, I managed to work up the courage to finally meet Finley. At least that's how I see it. Thank you so much for introducing me to my soulmate. See, I don't know about that. Sasan and I discussed it, and we decided we just had to thank you the next time we saw you. So here, this is from both of us. Thank you for everything. Jesus, 300 rupees? Sasan, be sure to swim and climb and lift it and stuff. A lot. It'll help you build up those muscles you promised me. As you wish, my darling. I'll try my best. I don't know. I don't know how old that guy is, but... we're gonna... just look past it, I guess. I got nothing else to say. Oh, I did get the giant horse. We got the giant horse last time. Stone monuments, the giant. Oh, we can fight a Hinox. You guys want to go fight a Hinox? Where the fuck is the Hinox? Oh yeah, over here. Yeah, that's mostly doable, right? Now that I said Lethal Baby, I have that weird Christmas song that my nibblings like stuck in my head. Yes. Snowflake, snowflake, little snowflake. Little snowflake. What is this, a snowflake for ants? Yeah, sure. Let's run the claymore. Oh. Haven't gotten pictures of these yet? Hold on. The shield. And I knew there was some stuff that I like had missed, but kind of crazy. Alright, I'll pick up the shield. Even though it's kind of trash. And the sword. I was watching I've been watching a lot of Zeltic videos. Because that has just been, it's been on my second monitor while I do a lot of Animal Crossing stuff. And also I've been on a Legend of Zelda kick, so the Legend of Zelda based video essays were very good to chill to. But one of the video essays that they did was a like which of the 4 guardians which of the 4 champions is the strongest between like Daruk and Rivali and Mipha and Urbosa. And honestly, before the video even started, I was like, it's gotta be Urbosa, right? It's gotta be Urbosa, right? Cause like, just statistically, just based on what I know about each of the champions, I was like I don't know who else it would be. Like, my brain was like, it's probably Urbosa, or like if you want to have Daruk and Rivali, duke it out for like second place, honorable mention. Like maybe. Because they're strong. But I don't think any of them are as strong as she is. And to be fair to Zelda, he went through and did his due diligence, you know? Went through and statted them all out and talked about their strengths and their weaknesses and so on and so forth. And we went, it was, I think, I forget the order, but I remember Mipha was last. So we've already gone through, like, Daruk, Revali, and Urbosa at this point. And they were trying to be fair about it, talking about how good Mipha is with her spear. And how she's got, like, she's the best, she's got the best, like, spear skills of, like, anybody ever. So if she's able to, like, get in close and have her opponent, like, on the back foot about it, then, like, she could probably do some pretty tremendous damage. And I had to pause the video and I turned to my girlfriend and I was like, she ain't getting up close to anybody. She could get up close to, like, maybe Daruk. It's not gonna help her because Daruk's a rock. But if you were to even, like, take a single step foot forward towards Urbosa, she's gonna snap her fucking fingers and rain down lightning upon you. And lightning is notoriously bad for Zora. I was like, there's no fucking competition here. There's no fucking competition here. And I was right. They decided that Urbosa was the strongest in the end. I think it was Urbosa, Revali, Daruk, Mipha. This is going to be interesting. She's simply too strong. And also my wife. Yeah, let's try it. I read a very sad post about Revali on Tumblr. Is it the fact that he's a baby? Knight's broadsword. Knight's bow. Yeah. It's about how he is the one who stood against Ganon by the longest. He is, yes. By the time he called for help, no one was there to help him. Yes. I've seen that analysis, and it breaks my fucking heart every time. That and the fact that, he was uniquely, like... I don't know how to word this. He had, like, unique weaknesses in regards to his, Wind Blight fight, because, other than the everything, like, the Blights were specifically created to fuck over, the champions. By the time he ended up over at Va Meadow, it was already dark, and Rito notoriously have, like, very bad night vision, I think. Oh, what am I doing? This is why we bought all his arrows, chat. But yeah, I cry about Revali, like, all the time. Dumb, cocky bastard. Not the tree, Link. Thank you. Yeah, he was the furthest away. Don't do that. He was the furthest away when it kicked off, so by the time he got back to Rito Village, it was already nightfall, and he was, like, unable to really give it his all. Oh, I don't think we need... Oh, we don't have a picture of either of these? Damn. Guess it's good that I checked. Yeah. The champions make me very sad, which is probably why in the dubiously canon Hyrule Warriors games, they essentially like brought them back to life. Because the Hyrule Warriors games contains time travel, which you all know is my favorite thing that people do. I don't know, like, the fact that it's non-canon makes me care less about time travel. Are you sure the Wizard of Oz doesn't have time travel? Where'd it go? Oh, over here. But it does do like a, at least the movie does like a, like an It Was All a Dream sequence, right? Because she just ends up back in Kansas at the end. Even though like Oz is still like dubiously real and she could go back theoretically. Where the fuck did this flower go? They do the It Was All a Dream thing. I'm gonna fuck. Cause she ends up back in Kansas in the end. Yeah. But no time travel. Like, guys, I don't know where this fucking flower went. You can usually track it. But like, what the fuck? Don't fall. Don't fall. Aha! I do see it. I'm trying so hard to climb the wall. Jesus fuck. My girlfriend did get me to watch Wicked, at least, for all those people who are mad that I haven't watched The Wizard of Oz. Which I think is kind of a hilarious way of experiencing the franchise, to watch Wicked first. There we go. It is a good bit. I'm sure somebody at some point will be mad. But, not me. And not today. They can get fucked in a bad way. Exactly. There's Hilton again. Now that I don't need to take a picture of him and don't have him as part of any quests, we're just gonna keep running into him. Yoink. I love having this much stamina. By this point in the game, when you have this much stamina, you can just kind of do whatever. Alright, are you up here? Yes, you. I did it. Hmm? A stench. Did you perhaps defeat the Hinox? Yeah, can you tell? I've got his stomach in my pocket. Do you want to see it? What? You really did? I can't. Wow. Thank you. Really? I knew it. The champion who saved the domain is in a whole nother league. Please take this. Consider it a small token of my immense gratitude. Yes. Rupees. Guess you beat me to dealing with that Hinox. I really want to get stronger. You can do it. I believe in you. I saw a, sometimes on, like, YouTube Shorts, I get fed a lot of, like, Tumblr posts that are, like, would you rathers, essentially. Or like, would you take this theoretical scenario? And one of them recently was, like, you're being haunted by a, like, really fit, really good looking, like, millionaire, and he's offering to possess your body for a year to make you the most money and also make you, like, as physically fit and good looking as possible. With the caveat being that, like, he will not like, intake any entertainment. He's not worried about entertainment. He's worried about making you money. And he will only go to, like, social functions if, you are, like, at risk of losing the relationship. You know what I mean? So in theory, it's, like, your life will be, like, sort of the same as you left it, but you'll just be more rich and better looking. But it also came with a caveat that you will be conscious and witnessing all of this for the year that he's driving your body, and I cannot think of any worse hell. That seems fucking awful to me. That's, I simply, and someone in the comments was like, I can hardly deal with, like, sleep paralysis where I'm not in control of my body for, like, seconds to minutes at a time. I can't imagine how awful it would be to not be in control of my body for a year. A full year. Oh, crazy. People are crazy. Let's do the Secret Club stuff. Let's go to the Gerudo Desert. But I want to get the extra armor. And maybe we can go visit the Great Fairy too. Like, so many of these scenarios, like, are immensely fucked up. Just even in the execution, the thought process behind the initial, like, concepts, I simply would not. I shrimply would not. You also have a quest for me, don't you? Savata. So yeah, hey, the name's Bozai. I'm 35, single, and I love jogging, especially on sand. Yeah, everyone says I'm tenacious as a tick. Tenacious as a tick is one of the worst things you could say to me, especially because you're trying to come on to me right now. And I think some of them meant it in a nice way too. Yeah, dude. So you're out here on your own, pretty rough and tumble place. Want to hang out with me for a while? You got nice sand jogging. This guy will give you the sand boots and the snow boots if you talk to him for long enough. You notice these old things? Yeah, they're my sand boots. They allow me to traverse the desert without being slowed down at all, so jogging's a breeze. If you'd like to check them out, we could grab a quiet corner and... No, you're just gonna give me those boots. Huh? No, well, here's the thing. These sand boots are super rare. I'll happily give them to you, but... Wait, this is a golden chance to woo, not when you say it like that. I mean, sure, I'd love to give them to you, you hungry little boot monster. Don't call... I'd rather you call me a slur. But first, a favor. Ever heard of the legend of the 8th heroine? Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have heard of the legend of the 8th heroine. Everyone's heard the legend in the Gerudo region about the 7 heroines, but some tell of an 8th heroine, wiped clean from history and no one knows why or how. A phantom heroine, known to all but seen by none. I've been taken with this legend since I was a child. Find her, show me the 8th heroine, and I'll give you these sand boots. What do you say? Sure. Yes! According to those who idolize the 8th heroine, she's enshrouded somewhere in the Gerudo Highlands. Apparently they even have a nickname for her, the Bronze Giant. Catchy. Beyond that, I don't really know much. Who knows, there might be someone in Gerudo Town who knows more about the legend of the 7 heroines. Maybe that info would help. I don't know. Anyway, draw a picture or something if you find her, and then show me. Pretty picky about pictures too. If you get one, make sure it's at least the statue's upper half is visible, okay? Oh, and here, if you'd like, you can use these. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Besides, you seem really into boots. Snow boots! Gerudo Highlands are covered in deep snow, so it's hard to walk. Right? Everyone knows that. With these snow boots, you can walk through snow like it was flat ground. No, you can walk even faster than that. No one makes these anymore, so they're extremely valuable. As such, you can't keep them, okay? Says you.
Oh.
Many have investigated the 8th heroine, but it's an inscrutable legend, an unsolved and possibly unsolvable puzzle. And as Miss Boots spins her wheel on it, we'll go closer and closer, and then... Little freak. She's, here, by the way. In case you were curious. The 7 heroines are here. The 8th one is, like, up on this ledge somewhere. Maybe, like, around here somewhere. In, like, this general area. We'll worry about that later. And that guy can get bent. I guess it's the jewelry. I love all of these pieces. I don't know if I ever like actively use them though. Got that, we've got that. Yes, a sapphire circlet, please. Except for maybe the diamond tiara or whatever you get. Gives you guardian resistance. I think I've used that one before. Because it's easier to get than the fucking ancient set. Accessory really is your style. Is that Sarkso? I can't understand language. Yes, guardian resistance. Yes, please. Beautiful. Beautiful. May you have the protection of the gem. Thanks, lady. Now, we need the password to get into the secret club, which is from some of these ladies here in the bar. These two on the couch over here. And to get the password, we have to go behind them and listen in on their conversation. Who's that little Hylian Vi earlier anyways? Forget her, just hurry up and tell us the password, Yido. Well, that's right, the password. It's GSC Diamond. I overheard Sala talking about it. I'm sure that's right. GSC Diamond. Look at that. Oh, I get it. Gerudo Secret Club, GSC. But what's the diamond at the end mean? Who knows? I got that before, but I... First of all, did not remember it, and second of all, if you go and like make an attempt at the password, you can't try it again until like the next in-game day. So we have to go back here. What's the password? G S C and diamond. All right, you can come in. Into the secret club. What's up? Hey, I haven't seen your face around here before. Looks like we've got ourselves a rare visitor. I guess I have a suspicious mind, so maybe you don't ask too many questions, and I won't either. You're a member here now, so thanks for your patronage. Don't worry, girl, I'm gonna give you so much of my money. Oh, that's right, the bow set has more... has heat resistance but more armor. Oh, that's a special one made using luminous stone. If you're interested, you'll need to trade me the materials though, and there's a handling fee too. I knew I needed some luminous stones for this. 800, 800, 800, 24. We can at least buy this set. And then we'll need to go get more money. Gosh. Let's set down. How much God, do I even want to know? 650 plus 1300 is 1950 plus 450 is 2400, and we still need the rupees for the fucking Great Fairy. All right. Let me see what I can do. We've got some cooking fires over here. Honestly, I'm not even gonna bother picking up the torch. Welcome back. Cooking with the Highland. Actually, do we wanna? We could just sell some like gemstones and stuff. That might be the way to do it. Because we're gonna need cooking with Twink. You're right. Cooking with Twink. We're gonna need these gemstones to upgrade some of our like the jewelry sets and stuff, but won't be paying more than any other trader would. Love to pick up something rare if you got anything like that. No, I've got a lot of gemstones. Can I interest you in... Are diamonds only worth 500 a piece? Am I crazy? Come on. Only worth 500 a piece being the most expensive gemstone is a thing that I did just say, but I want a second opinion. Can you buy from me? We gotta keep some of the amber. I need 10 amber for a quest, I remember that. No, okay. So it is about the same prices.
Hi.
Alright, let's see. I will sell to you because I need to buy from you, so we may as well.
Oh.
We'll start with... Flint doesn't sell for anything, does it? 5 rupees a piece, honestly, is not nothing. Sell you 9 of these. That's 8. Whatever. And then we'll sell you pretty much all of the rest. Because if we need like 5,000 rubies or something, we're gonna need to sell a lot of everything. Sell all of those. I think we might sell all of everything but the diamonds, because the diamonds are the hardest to find. And that should do it. As long as I'm not mistaken and the, what's it called? The fee for the Great Fairy is actually like 5,000 instead of 3,000.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I'm right on that.
Oh.
Because I remember hitting that wall the first time and I was like, oh god. That's so much money. Alright. Now we can try on the Vo outfit. Look at him. Honestly, Vo outfit, also pretty hot. But he looks like less of a femboy in this, so I understand why the internet has gone the different direction. Also, mostly because I don't know of many people who actually like go out and buy this set. I think is also the thing, perhaps. So our objective is out here. And since it's out there, I think we're gonna try to surf a little ways. Of course, it's gonna be like impossible. You can like buy a sand seal, like rent a sand seal from somebody, and they already come like pre-tamed and won't run away from you, but as established, I don't want to waste my rupees. I know. We're gonna take sun damage. Actually, we're not even taking sun damage right now. Seal acquired. Let's go. I remember also wandering out into this desert the first time and being absolutely terrified of it. Because there are like things that will eat you in the desert. Namely Molduga. But they're more rare than I thought they would be. I thought I was just going to be sent out into this desert to die, to be honest. Which you can, depending on how good you are at the combat of this game. Especially going all the way out to the bones with all this fucking fog. I was like, yeah, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna see Desert Pyramid Head, and he's gonna just like one shot kill me. That's gonna be the end of the playthrough. He'll kill me so hard he'll delete my save data. Oh, and I forgot your map goes out too. That's so fucked up. Hey. Fucking sandstorm out here. Hey. Bye, Lizalfos. Bye, Lizalfos. Alright. Thank you, Seal. I appreciate your assistance. And we'll deal with the fairy after we get the shrine. Yoink. I got 3 drinks. I love having a surplus of drinks. Mostly because I hate, like, getting up to refill my freaking water bottle all the time. The current solution. I hope you guys like magnets and electricity. I'm pretty sure we're going like this first. Oh, we were. Yeah. Nice. That's a box. Oh, and there's also there's a couple of guys up there. They're just chilling, huh? Can I interest you in fucking off? Looks like I can't. Oh, you're not facing me, dickhead. Let's not touch the electricity. Yippee! I remembered to be on the platform this time. I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, we're just gonna... Right. I remember this. Yoink. Oh, he did get me though. Bitch. Now we gotta wait for the ball. I simply was not fast enough. Should have worn that fucking headband. Love the jewelry, by the way. I don't use it often, but like, that shit's gorgeous. The diamond circlet. It's not a tiara, it's a circlet. And the ruby. And the sapphire. They're so pretty. And I also feel like they reflect sort of, like, they're all Gerudo made, but I feel like they kind of reflect, like, the culture of the elements, like the, I guess topaz earrings would be Gerudo. And they're cute. But then, like, this is kind of Goron coded. And this is kind of, Zora coded? I don't know. Looks it to me at least. Okay, come on, ball. I'm gonna get these parts back before I get this ball. I can just, I guess, grab it from up top. You know what? We perhaps should grab it from up top. Mostly because we might be able to. Yeah. Gonna take this and we raise it real up high. What's up here? Another box? Ooh, a secret? Secret box? Honestly, it would be kind of hilarious if it looked like a secret, but it just like tossed you into the water again. That would be pretty good. Yoink. And she didn't. Damn. Poopy protest? Poop protest in this ground? No. Oh yeah? Exciting. Oh, we need to open these doors, huh? Hmm. Oh. I see. We're just gonna move these two like here, right? No. Over one? Huh. Oh, do we gotta catch it? That would be really annoying. I actually don't know if it's possible to catch it in between the blocks. Go, 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 go. Yes! I don't know if that's the recommended solution, but it's my solution. If that is the recommended solution, that's kind of fucking wild. Sapphire! Yippee! Big cog. At least they don't make you thread the needle too hard. Orb, please. Thanks. Excuse me. Goodness. Alright, fairy fountain. Moment of truth after I pick up all of the stuff around the fairy fountain. We gotta zoom that out again. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What's the zoom? Got the electric Safina. Full Safina. Saflina, I suppose. Definitely got the Silent Princesses before. And I think we're full up on fairies, so we don't need to worry about... None of them spawn after you have like 4 or 5 in your inventory, I don't think. You don't have to worry about being stealthy. Hello, ma'am. Boy. Sweet boy. Please, listen to my story. Sure. I got time. I am the great fairy Terra. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. Gee, I wonder why, lady, you're in the middle of the fucking desert. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. It's worse. It's worse than I thought. It's worse than I thought. Ma'am? Has this always been 10,000 rupees? Fucking nose. You have a tissue? Can I like steal a couple? We're not gonna blow our nose in the mic, but I just need to. For what I cry about how much money I gotta give this woman. God damn. 10,000 rupees. There's no way. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. I simply do not have that money. I simply... 10,000 rupees. And I've got how many diamonds? 6 diamonds at 500 apiece is another like 3,000, which still is not even gonna be. Oh my god. You're not being put on my map until I have the money to fucking open up the fountain. This is where the Molduga are, by the way, for the most part. I thought they were kind of all over the desert, but they are not. What do we do now? I mean, we can go to the Gerudo Highlands and try to hunt some more. I did buy a bunch of arrows. I'm so mind flooded. I didn't think, I thought it was maybe gonna be more than 3,000. I didn't think it was gonna be 10,000 rupees. Christ. 10,000 rupees in the game where they give you none rupees. Thanks, babe. You know what? There's a man over here who needs a horse. We can go find him a horse. Or something. Actually, we're gonna have... no, let's do horse first. And to get horse, we'll start here. Fun fact, when I first played this game, I thought there is like an order. Not that you have to open the Great Fairies in order, but there's a like an ascending price point to them. Because there's the one, I believe, from cheapest to most expensive. There's the one in Kakariko, there's the one in Akala, there's the one in the Rito Highlands, and then there's the one in the Gerudo Desert. And as you open up more of the fairy fountains, all of the great fairies get more powerful. But I thought the way that the game worked was that each subsequent great fairy fountain that you opened was the only great fairy that was able to give you those upgrades. So the first great fairy fountain you open gives you like the 1-star upgrades. The second great fairy great fairy fountain you open gives you the 2-star upgrades, and so on. And that's not true. You can just go to any of them that are convenient. This girl wants to see the hero. I am the hero of Hyrule. Did you meet the hero of Hyrule? I guess so. What? So it was you. That sword is proof enough. I'm so happy right now. This is a little something I've been saving for you. Please take it. Ooh, a star fragment. Thank you. Man, it feels so good to check that off the bucket list. Now that I met you, some of the excitement's gone. I mean, you're not even my type. Hello? Would it help if I put on the Gerudo outfit? Okay. Sorry, buddy. Well, toodaloo. That just reminds me of that person who does the... I don't remember their username, but they do a lot of the, like, workplace sketches. And they always sign off with toodaloo. Where is good-sized horse from this person? There's horses to the east over here by the plateau, and he is over here by the entrance of the desert, which does mean I'm gonna have to ride a horse, a largely untamed horse, past that fucking Hinox, but you're not gonna get a horse over there any other way, so... Also, let me swap out of the Master Sword. $10,000 rupees. I would make the joke. I usually make the joke. Like, if it's going to cost me that much money, it better, like, take me out to dinner, or if it's going to cost me that much money, it better suck my dick, or whatever, but... I think the Great Fairy would, actually. I don't think that's a joke. I think all of them are interested enough in Link that they would. That's your toy, Mikey? What you got? Is the little stuffed disco ball thing? I think so. If I don't hear the sound of like rubber hitting the floor, it's usually... She's got so many toys, dude. Yeah, I'll fight the Yiga, that's fine. What I really want, what I really need is... the hero's life. Da-na-na. Sure, dude. I got you. Bye. Do I take a picture? I got the sickle and the bananas.
The sickle's stronger than this sword, so bye. Alright, there is Hans. Oh, there's also a Korok up here. Which Hans should we go for? Kinda like the black one with the white. Not that it matters, because it's not gonna be my Hans, but... Yaha! Bye. Gotta just stand in here. Don't turn around. Brother. I tried so hard. I thought if you shot them in their faces, they'd die. But I also think I might not be a good enough shot for that. Alright, come here, Hans. You can't outrun me, I'm a persistence predator. And in fact, you're going the correct direction, so... just keep going. Again, even in my stealthiest outfit. I don't know why I can't just become invisible. Probably because this isn't a stealth game. But I tend to try to play it like one. Here, Hans. Gotcha. Good hunt. He's so monochromatic. It looks so pretty with like the rich color presence on the improved colors on the Switch too. Ooh, and 4 stamina. Okay. I don't think we're gonna need that much, but we might get past this Hinox. Alright, let's go. Hey! The Tory Mountains lit up. One of these days we'll go up there, because we gotta get a picture of the Lord of the Mountain too, but... maybe that day is today, but that day is not right now, because I have places for this horse to be. Now, horse, what you really can't do is freak out on these bridges, because it will kill both of us. There's so many horses, and I've never seen a horse bitch this much. But I also feel like I might say that every time that I tame a horse. They're just kind of a pain for a little while. Yep, there he is. Mr. Hinox man. You're not gonna bother me and my haunts. Goodbye. No, not now. Thank you. Alright. Mission accomplished so far. I think there, yeah, there's also some horseback men's. Ooh, a silver bokoblin on horseback? That's gonna suck a little bit. We gotta get out of their range quickly. Okay. I love how Link's scarf is just like completely glitching through the shield. Do you see that? That's very silly. Bud, you gotta relax. You gotta. It's another Yiga clan guy, probably. Maybe. I know there's also a quest I have along this, like, canyon, where it's the one where the one guy's, like, friends have gone missing, and you have to find all of them. We might be able to do that, too, but I also don't know if I want to. Don't drop a rock on me. The ad started. Once the ad starts, I think we're gonna pause for a bit of a stretch break. Alright. What's up, dude? I got you a Hans. Oh, hey, that horse. It's just like my old partner. Talk about a fine horse. Think I could have this horse? I'll pay you 300 rupees for it. Yeah, I need that. I need that money, actually. Hey, really? You know this is for keeps, right? Yeah. All yours. Hey, yeah, thanks so much. Here's the 300 rupees I promised you as fair payment for this horse. Gold rupee. Hey, I'm making this horse I bought from you my new partner, my new best buddy, and my traveling attendant. Off we go, me and my partner. May we all have good travel. Have fun. Good-sized horse. I love that they specify, and the ad break's officially started, so we're gonna give it a second. I love that they specify with that quest specifically that he needs a good-sized horse and not a horse that is like too big or anything, and they specify that specifically because this is like not the exact area, but it's close enough to the area where you can get the Ganondorse for them to be like, actually don't do that. Don't give this man the biggest horse in the fucking world. Oh, bitch. Y'all, I need a better chair. After sitting on this one for too long, my hips just like start fucking giving out. In a bad way. What's your problem, Scran? What are you doing? She got her ball. She got her queer disco ball. Oh my goodness. Squish face. Me holding up the microphone to my dog. How does it feel to have such a squished face? Alright. Stretch break over. Wait, let me fix my shit. Whoop. Alrighty. So what's our next mission objective? I did say in the stream, like, go live message that I would smooch a Lionel. We could potentially smooch a Lionel. Is there... I don't have like a quest. Well, obviously I don't have a quest to smooch a Lionel because this game is cowardly. But I don't have a quest to kill a Lionel either, do I? Legendary rabbit trial. Oh, this guy wants mushrooms. I don't have 55 mushrooms, do I? 55 burgers, 55 nuggets, 55 fries. You guys remember that bit? I have 44 amaranth. Can I do that for you? I have exactly 2 mushrooms. That's so funny. I think I cooked them all, actually. Into these sneaky mushroom skewer. No. Because mushrooms haste, right? So it's probably... Probably in something else. Yeah, hasty mushroom skewer. That's it. Well, I know where a couple of Lionels are. And one of them we're probably not gonna want to fight. Is there one? There's a guardian up here. I remember that. Spectacle rock. There's some down here, obviously. So let's go up, we decided to do Highland stuff. I decided to do Highland stuff. Let's go up into the Highland. Now we're gonna have to do a real quick change. Because it's gonna be cold up here. Can I actually... Bird husband. Hi, bird husband.
Oh.
We meet again. It's good to see you well. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? Sure.
Oh.
Excellent. Without further ado. As light shines from northwest skies, from the tower's shadow an arrow flies. Yes, I do remember this quest objective. Pierce heaven's light to reveal the prize. Is that so, Cass? Still don't quite understand the lyrics, but knowing my teacher, they're the key to revealing a secret. Best of luck, and may the light illuminate your path. You okay? She is very strong. She's a strong baby. No! It's just so good. Herb husband, your music is very good. Now where's my snowsuit? If we do like this and these, we still have the crazy cold resistance. But if you do all of those, oh, we don't have a set bonus for this one? I thought that would make us like unfreezable. Frostproof, perhaps. And we might have been able to make it there, but I think it's a safer bet to go over here and maybe just gale up a little bit. Thank you. Perfect. Gentlemen, I'm not interested. I am interested in your arrows, though. I have on more than one occasion just, like, danced around a group of stall enemies so that they keep shooting arrows at me and I could keep picking them up. It's not a particularly efficient way of doing things, but, did get me some arrows. Alright. Yeah. Barosh! Big dragon. Yeah, I like that picture better. He's so pretty. I feel like Farosh is kind of all over the place. Like, Lanayru has like their mountain over here and ends up kind of in like this area. And then Dinral? Is that the other one? Is usually in like the fire guy is usually in like this canyon, I feel. But Farosh ends up like over here and over here and over here. And it's just kind of crazy to just see this dragon everywhere. I read a thing. I didn't read a thing. I was watching a Zeltic video about how apparently like normal people in Hyrule can't see the dragons, which I thought was really interesting. It's one of those things like Link can see the dragons obviously because he's capital S special EM, but also kind of similar to like the Koroks and stuff like that, like the Fae shit. Only like small children can see the dragons, I guess. Everyone else just sees like a blur in the sky. If they see it at all. Excuse me? You think so, huh? You think so? That's what I thought. Oh, the little frost pebblets! They're so small. Hold on. Oink. Bonk. No, iron sledgehammer damaged. Dimmadam. I'm gonna need to pick up another one. Ah, yes. That was not the button. Are you guys, hold on. You're riding bears into battle? I didn't know bokoblins could ride bears. Hello? I've never seen that before. Like, obviously eyebrow noises, but like, that's a real ass bear. That's actually two distinct varieties of bear. Kind of curious to see if they kill this thing, because they don't seem to be very good at killing this thing. I'll take the other one then if you guys don't mind. I don't know if I'm super excited to fight a bear. I'm sure if I knock one of these guys off, those bears are just gonna come after me. Or they're just gonna fall off a— Hello? No, Mr. Lizalfos, I don't have time for that. They did just fall off the cliff. That's so funny, actually. Damn. Double damn. Missed. And an Octorok. Can I not have a break? The bokoblin respawned and they've seen me. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Yeah. Let's heal real quick before this gets much worse. Because I forgot. Well, the snowshoes don't have a whole lot of armor, but the rest of the fit should. Get fucked, Dr. Rock. Ooh, all of y'all. I'm about to get it. That's not what I meant, but that's fine. No, stop freezing me. What's happening? I told you this bear was gonna be mad at me. Oh, I'm gonna get motion sick. Please. No, please. Nice. Okay, God. Now we just have to fight the bears. The bears. Nice. All right. Mission accomplished. I don't want a woodcutter's axe, actually. Actually. I do want all the rest of this stuff, though. I don't really want the double axe either. Do I have a picture of the I think I do. Don't whistle. Stop it. Get some help. I do. Okie dokie. Good God. Well, at least we got some meat out of that, I suppose. And I got pictures of both of the bears. Which I feel like I never see those bears. Like normally, so it's double crazy to see them being ridden by bokoblins. Nice, more money. More rupees. I wonder if we can get this moose from here. Ooh, we sure can. Oh my God, those are more bokoblins riding bears. Apparently this just happens up here. Bitch ass. Hold on. Where's my... No, this is just cold resistance. Well, first we're gonna need a better bow. Let's say this one. And then... let's say... some of the good arrows. How are you able to shoot so much faster than I am? I'm the hero of fucking Hyrule. Gotcha, bitch. I don't care what the rest of you are doing. I'm taking this bitch out first. He's hit me too many times. Alright. Now you. Beautiful. I'm running out of arrows. You wanna tussle? I'll tussle with you, bear. Come here. I hate that, like, with the, like, wildlife that's only sometimes angry with you. I found this with the horses, too. You can't, like, lock on to them. And I think that's really stupid. You know what? Give me one of these bitches. Thank you. And I think, like, if it's aggroed on me, you should let me lock onto it. I don't think that's a controversial opinion. I don't care about this assault. I care about the Sizzlawfos now. Yeah, the wolves do it to you too, and it's fucking annoying as hell. Not running out of these arrows. Do it again. Thank you. Where's the bear? Ooh, Dragonbone Moblin. Christ. Can I get 2 seconds to live up here? At least they shot a bunch of arrows at me, so I can collect all of those. Dragonborn Bokobo, we don't need. I actually have one of those. Let me drop this thing so I can get a picture of it. Beautiful. Tasty. Fresh. Now back to the original objective of getting some fucking dinner. Children, berries, foxes. No, you don't. Another problem is I'm not using strong enough weaponry, which just tends to be annoying. Alright, get out of here. Because I'd like using, like, less of my... What is this? I like using less of my really good weapons on fights that I like know I'm gonna win, you know, against just like regular wolves and shit, but that doesn't make it less annoying. Just like a ground bottle? I didn't know we had ground bottles. Thought I was gonna come down here and it was gonna eat me. Blizzrobe. I need like an ice Wizzrobe staff for a quest, and I've only been able to find Blizzrobes, which does not count because they drop blizzard rods and not ice rods. I'm like 80% sure. No. We don't want anything to do with him, thank you. Treasure chest or fake? No, it's a real treasure chest. Treasure chest Octoroks piss me off every time. They're not terribly frequent in this game, but they're frequent enough for me to look for mimics, you know? More money. More money. Like that. If you can't magnesis it, that's a treasure chest Octorok. Ta-da. Shrine nearby this one. Say no more. I could always do a little shrine action. Perhaps. The fact that I don't see it though is a little concerning. Is it in here? Aha! Yippee! Okie dokie. What's up in here? Oh no. Oh, it's major. Alright. Alright, I guess. Give me... Yeah, the shield's fine. Decorated with a diamond which harnesses the power of light to reduce damage received from ancient enemies. Does the... I have to assume so. But it always seems really silly when you've got like items with Guardian Resist, but with like less armor. I've also got a piece of the ancient headgear. Check that out. Piece of the ancient set. So expensive though. Let's go with the circlet for now. Then we're gonna need Cryonis because of the water floor. Let's rock. I'd love to have that shield actually, so if you can just respectfully die a little bit. Ooh. Nice. I thought for a second I saw the floor and I thought it was going to be like a blessing shrine, and I was so excited for a second. And then go on. Not like that. What's the point if you run through them anyways? I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand. Mighty meat and rice bowl. You know what? Sure. Start with the meat and rice bowl. Go on. There we go. Actually, we might want the falcon bow for this, now that I'm thinking about it. So I always have to spend hours up here waiting for your ass to turn around and look at me. That lacks damage, that's okay. Nice. Less nice. Sword. Uh-oh. Probably better off just give it. Yes. I've been so bad at the shield deflects, and I think it might be because of the Elgato. I think there's some, not to, you know, not to be all like herd or blame the hardware on it, but I think there might be more delay when running this through the Elgato than there is when I normally play, because I've been able to do it sometimes in normal play. Not reliably, I wouldn't say reliably, but sometimes in normal play I'm able to get a shield deflect off. So I've just, it's difficult. It's difficult trying it on stream. Because I've tried it before, and it's just such a, I hate, the shield deflects are already so difficult for me. My timing's terrible. Ooh, I forgot that was pink lemonade. My God. I just finished. I have a little can of Coke that I finished that my girlfriend offered me, and then I went to grab one of my water bottles and I forgot it had pink lemonade in it. So the whiplash going from Coca-Cola to pink lemonade just made my mouth implode a little bit. Ooh. Alright, cool. Oh, we need to change outfits. Change back to the regular bow. We've already changed back to regular weapons. That can be the same. And then we need these. Real treasure chest? Yes, sir. I'm opening up every single one of these bitches in the hope that it's money. That's not money, but I'll take it anyways. We take it where we can get it. Sir. Please. It's so funny, like on my first playthrough, the stall enemies were so intimidating. Like, I figured out pretty quickly how you're supposed to kill them, but they were still so... They were still very intimidating to, like, even be around. And now I just, like, walk in circles around them. Oh, that's like a demolition runnable. Instead of wasting a resource, why don't you just... Well, maybe that's why. Hello? That'll do it. Another ground butthole! Yippee! What are you guys doing up here? That's a Korok puzzle. Trying to knock that one off, but... Ooh, knock that guy off. Bye. Also goodbye to you. Where does this go to? I would assume up here, perhaps. And I would assume correctly. Go, little Korok puzzle piece. Be free. Hold on. I'll take care of these bitches first. And the bokoblins. Not the moblins. Not the bokoblins. They're stallblins. Stall moblins. Yeah, that's... Beautiful. I will take that spear, actually. And you, my friend, can, get fucked. No. I don't have a hammer anymore. Which means we have to deal with these guys the way that I think they want you to deal with them. Well, not blowing yourself up, but blowing them up. Which I always forget for some reason. Alright. Did it end up like under, I think it's under this little T-square. Under the little Tetris. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Bye-bye. This game is wild sometimes. And it's wild in one of my favorite ways that games can be wild, and that's usually in like the subtext. That's going to be no problem. The subtext being, oh, I got one of those, that's fine. Like, you see when you kill moblins, when you kill stall creatures, and when you kill, regular creatures and, like, pick up their guts and stuff, they're often still, like, pulsing and wriggling and stuff, which is gross. But they do that specifically because, like, because of Ganon's influence, he will not let them rest ever, which is also why they come back every blood moon. That's why, like, because their souls are still around and they're just kind of like reformed into their bodies. Gosh, what did I just tell you? You're here everywhere. You're everywhere all the time. He's so pretty though. Alright, I guess we can get some dragon stuff, maybe. Or we can just get electrocuted a lot. Thank you, Mifa. I don't have any of my electricity resistant shit either. But see, he's just like everywhere. Anyways, the fact that the enemies in Breath of the Wild are so eternal that even like post-mortem, they're still like living and wriggling is wild to me. Wild and fucked up of them to do. I do love it though. But it's also like something that you would see in like a horror game, you know? And Breath of the Wild isn't like a horror game. It's like a made-for-children's adventure game for the most part. But it's got some wild shit. Is that my lion husband? Yeah. Let's go smooch a Lionel. I say with my Mifa's grace completely depleted. Let's go smooch a Lionel about it. That's still not gonna be enough. Alright. Fine, we'll wear the snow boots. It's smooching time! Gotta keep all those at the ready. We're probably gonna need... Honestly, we'll buff when we need it. That's fine. What could possibly go wrong, right? Big lion husband. God, he looks so spooky with the red eyes and everything. Oh yeah, that's the one that's in the Colosseum. There's the old picture on the left. You wouldn't hurt a twink, would you, sir? Would you, sir? He would. He absolutely would. Guess who has to remember how Lionel's work? Not you, that's right. No, it's okay. Dodge that. Remember this move? I would love to not waste all of my instances of everything in the first 2 seconds of the fight. Let's pull out a bigger gun. Edge of Duality. I jumped over that. You should have gave me Fury for that. That hit something. Did you hear that? There it is. Flurry rush, flurry rush. Okay. Yeah. Damn it. Can't jump back out of that one, huh? I didn't know you could parry that. What the hell? What the fuck? Lionel, did you see that? Did you see that cool shit I just did? I'm gonna parry this too. Wow. I'll do it again. There we go. We're not doing a whole lot of damage to him. Unfortunately. Ow. Fuck. We also don't have any other, like, grass to light on fire. So I can't, like, fly or anything. Ouch. Fuck. Oh no, I wasn't holding the shield. Hello? There we go. Oh, don't hit me. Ow, fuck. Yeah, this is what we cooked the mushroom skewers and shit for. Ouch. Double ouch. Like half of his moves I can't even get flurry rushes out of, so what's the point? I thought I had it. You know what? Fair. Fair enough, Mr. Lionel. Bow also broke. Which is bad news for me. What if I used your own bow against you? How do you feel about that? it's not your bow. It's the bow from the Lyle on the Lionel on Polybius Mountain, I'm pretty sure. Fuck. Revali, why didn't you help me? Did something else break, or am I crazy? No, I needed a heal. Give me another one of the, like, defense up guys, 'cause that's about to expire. You know what? Fish skewer, yeah. Yup. There we go. I like the white mane lions. They're striped like zebras, which is pretty cool. And I do believe if I went toe-to-toe with a zebra, it would do this to me too. Zebras will kick your ass, dude. Touch your butt. Tapped your butt. How do you feel about that? Ouch. Lionel, have you considered letting me touch your butt consensually? Have you considered consenting to letting me touch your butt? Will you consider it? No, don't get more mad. Oh god. The fire shit. There goes my fairy. I'll take another mushroom skewer, yeah. Because Mifa's Grace isn't back yet, I know that. Sure. It's a good thing we're going to be going back to the Great Fairy Fountain at some point, because I feel like we might run out of all 4 of my fairies during this fight. I'm gonna run out of arrows. Like all of them. Whew. Oh my god. You gotta cut this shit so close to get Flurry Rush to proc. We're gonna back up. It always makes me uncomfortable. Ouch. Alright, we're almost there. He's gonna try to set me on fire again. Which is very cool of you, sir. Nice. I can't remember. I feel like these guys might be the strongest Lionel? Not overall. Because Master Mode has the gold Lionels, but they might be the strongest in regular mode. Sir? Stop jumping at me. I like super don't remember because their color coding is a little bit different than like the regular bokoblins and stuff. God. Sure. Oh, don't set me on fire. No, 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 no. You still set me on fire. You punk bitch. Yeah, that's fine. This was a bad idea. Oh my god. I was shield surfing for a second. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever shield surfed on purpose. That was crazy. Give me that booty. Yippee! We did it. We smooched the Lionel. Huzzah! Now I get to take pictures of all his cool Lionel weaponry. Ooh. I'll take that one. And the bow. The Savage Lionel bow from my Savage Lionel bow. Thank you. Lionel guts, Lionel spear, and hoof. Cool. And what's in the chest? That we've been tripping over the whole fight. Bomb arrows. Yeah, that would have helped. Alright. Put all the regular stuff back on. Sure. That's, well. First. Actually, give me. Yeah, that's fine. And our clothes are still fine. That's still fine. Okay. 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 Mission accomplished. Those are long ass fights, but I did it. Watch me walk down here and get bitch slapped by a peblet. No, thank you. It's almost time for another stretch break. Sir? Get out of here. Get out of here. They just can't take his hint, huh? Take your club. Yeah, be mad about it. In fact, now I'm mad about it. Regular treasure chest. Hell yeah. Honestly, just magnesising them is probably the easier way to check. Yoink. Purple rupee! Another donation towards our goal. I guess we could try to find the lady up here. The 8th sage or whatever. It's not a sage, but a lot of people think the 7 warriors are in reference to the 7 sages. And by a lot of people, I mean Zeltic specifically in that one video that I watched of theirs. They're so annoying. But the assumption is that the 7 warriors or whatever of the legend are based on the 7 sages of just like Legend of Zelda lore previously. So it's kind of weird that there's like an 8th one over here in the mountains. I also saw, like, in one of their videos, they talked about how the, like, director, one of the main guys who does, like, Legend of Zelda stuff, came out and said that, because people, I'm sure, ask them questions all the time. And they came out and said that they don't necessarily worry about, just want the restroom, dude. They don't necessarily worry about the story implications of things that they put in these games. They're more worried about if it's like an interesting and fun gameplay experience than if it's like correct and accurate to the Zelda timeline, I say with heavy air quotes. And I'm not saying that's a bad way to do things, because I am certain they got here the same way that everybody else gets here. Because Legend of Zelda is a franchise that is, God, older than I am at this point, right? Old as the hills in terms of like video game shit. And back then, back when like the original Legend of Zelda game came out, video games, I'm sure, weren't like viewed in the same light that they are now. We know today that video games can and frequently are like art forms, and that people, like, the story matters to people, and the gameplay matters too. Gameplay has always mattered, but we are now reaching a peak where story also matters to people. And I feel like people are starting to understand that, but also starting to be like, well, we've made like a dozen games before people gave a shit about the story. And back when we made those dozen games, we and nobody else, neither us nor anybody else, like, gave a shit. So it's honestly kind of admirable, I think, to, ooh, pretty shield, of the developers of like games and franchises like this to still kind of like try to make it make sense, but also to try to this seems dangerous, but also to recognize that like we're here to make a gameplay experience first and foremost, and then if you really like the story, then good. But that's sort of, oh fuck, I was hammering B to get that cork to stop talking, and I dropped on my ass. But that sort of thing is kind of like really annoying to me. Like, I know you didn't know when you came up with the original The Legend of Zelda. You didn't know that we were going to end up here, like 30 years later, on like crazy advanced hardware, you know? But I feel like at some point you gotta start like considering how the story's gonna shake out. I feel like by game like 2, I would be like, yeah, let's start trying to figure out how all of this works. Like, obviously we want the gameplay to be good too. I'm not saying that we don't. Gameplay is very important. But I feel like, I don't know, at least hire somebody. I'm sure they have. Because for the most part, Legend of Zelda has like a mostly, I don't want to call it mostly coherent, but they reuse a lot of names, and they keep a lot of the same motifs and stuff. But the fact that every game kind of plays with them fast and loose is the like kind of annoys the shit out of me. Ooh, ad starts in like 20 seconds. We're gonna pause, we're gonna do a stretch break. Make sure you stretch, move your legs, hydrate if you must. I'm gonna stand up a bit. Whew. And I'll probably just continue talking about game story and shit. I don't know, because it feels to me like, as a writer, I would always put the story first when designing something like that. But they're ostensibly not writers, they're game developers. Which is like a different muscle. It's just like having different, you know, parts of your brain working on the same kind of project. Everyone's gonna do it a little differently. Yeah, phone's charged. Wonderful. I can get rid of all of these notifications. Beautiful. Do they have on they have like a Nintendo Music app. Do they have Zelda stuff on here? I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out for you guys. Here's the, you know, it sucks having to pay for Nintendo Online OBS. But if you are a person who's paying for Nintendo Online, you can download the Nintendo Music app and sign in with your like Nintendo login and just get, it's like a free, well, free with your subscription kind of thing, music player with like they add new soundtracks from new games all the time onto this thing, and I think it's really fun. They've got Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the N64, Legend of Zelda NES, Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass for the DS. They do have both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They have Wind Waker. They have, oh my god, they have Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and The Legend of Zelda from the Famicom Disk System. What the fuck? Skyward Sword, Link to the Past. Fascinating. That's a lot more Zelda than I expected them to have, honestly. All games. What else do we got? You can sort by platform? Yo. They got Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2, Thousand Year Door, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's fun. Luigi's Mansion? Yo. I love the Luigi's Mansion music. Nintendogs? They've got that fucking... I was obsessed with, like, the original Nintendogs game. You've probably heard this track before. It's like the track that plays when you, like, bathe your dog. They've got a funky little track behind that. I think that's so fun. They've got shit all the way back to the original Donkey Kong on here. That's crazy. Way, way back in the NES days. I wish this was something I could put, like, on my computer so I could use it for stream. But alas. Maybe it is and I just haven't checked. Spoiler prevention? That's so fun! You can add games to, like, a filter. And it'll hide track information so that you don't know. Because, you know, they're gonna name these tracks for these, like, game soundtracks. I'm gonna sit back down again. Lost in the sauce. We're gonna name these tracks for these game soundtracks something like On the Nose. So if you haven't played the game yet, you might not know, or maybe you're not in that section of the game. That's really fun. Anyways, Nintendo does good stuff sometimes. You fucking missed. You absolute chode. There we go. Don't even need the shrine quest for that one. I can gather context clues. Okay. Let's swap that out again. Beautiful. Gonna have to buy more stupid arrows with all this money that I don't have. Because all of it's going to my sugar mama. Reverse sugar mama situation, I suppose. Because I'm paying her. Oh, just a blessing shrine. Okay. Thanks. Another diamond. Hell yeah. I could sell that for a bunch of rupees. Thanks, dude. I'm also gonna munch a little bit while this cutscene plays. I promise not to do it in the mic. But I'm getting hungry. So I'm gonna have some more of my dinner. Which, by the way, potentially loosely related to my dinner. Chipotle's got that chicken al pastor back. In case you guys are interested. That's pretty good. Definitely more flavorful than, like, the regular chicken, I think. It's so good when it's properly sauced, yeah. It is. Nice and tender. Am I crazy? I thought she was over here. Maybe I am crazy, because I also feel like I should be able to see her from... Like, way the hell... Ah! There she is. I was incorrect. But we can go back over there. Come on. Gentlemen. Ow. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh, the ice keys, please. I do not wish to be frozen again. I've got like no more spears other than my good spear. Waste more arrows, I suppose. Cause I'm free. Free flying. Probably also need meat. Gotta make those skewers. That does mean that that 5 gourmet meat skewer, by the way, is priced as highly as like a literal diamond. Because they're worth like $4.90, I think. Alright, gentlemen, goodbye. I don't need what you're selling, thank you. Here she is. The 8th heroine. Can I snap your picture? Oh, you look gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. Mission accomplished. Well, we gotta go turn it in, but... I guess she is really, like, out of the way. Because she's not looking out onto anything other than, like, the chasm over here, really. Or I guess technically she's looking towards the fairy fountain, right? Because she's going, like, in a sort of this way direction. That's just where she's positioned anyway, because the rest of the statues are just supposed to be angled towards the center. And there's a shrine over there. Alright, let's head back to Gerudo Town, I suppose. I was gonna walk, but honestly, I think I'm good. I think I'm good on that for now. I like just like wandering aimlessly around the world, but on stream I feel like we need to get stuff done sometimes. Okay. We need our sexy outfit because this guy's only talking to us because he thinks we want to bang. No. I've done this quest before where I've like run in the opposite direction around town and like met him on the other side, but I think honestly I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna eat more chips. Cause he does run around like the entire fucking town. He's crazy. Need my lactate. I'm getting stuff done though. Bottle Lionel. Did some quests. Got some new outfits. It's exciting. Probably do another like cooking interlude. How much meat did I end up with? Oh, we can also go to the Shrine of Courage now, I think, because we got ferocious scale. Yeah, we can make a 15 gourmet meats, make 3 skewers worth like about 1,500. We got all the diamonds. We might be able to hit 10k. Do I really want to wait for this fucking nerd? Thank you, Mifa. Hey, there's Kilton. Again. I'm not waiting for him. I did already do the picture of Kilton, don't worry. Don't worry, I did that quest. But that was my comment from earlier. Like, we keep seeing him, we keep ending up around town at night. Now that my quest to find him is done. He just won't leave me alone. Ladies, is this creep bothering you? I'll take care of him. You know that. Link's so short. Also, these women are so tall. Like, what the fuck? Are you like 8 feet tall? Or is Link like 5 feet tall? Even if, like... That's crazy. You're like 50% taller than me. No, like 30. And not all the Gerudo are like that. They are all taller than Link, but not all of them are like that tall. I'm done waiting for this man. Done waiting. Go make insultion and more shit. Oh, I lit the torch. I didn't know you could light just like a standing torch. That's kind of fun. Okay. Nice. Cooking interlude. Thank you. I don't think I've even gotten the quest to do the Shrine of Courage yet. But also, to be fair to me and the Shrine of Courage, I hate being in the Farron region. It rains fucking all the time there, which makes it nearly unbearable to be in. It's more bearable now that I have Rivali's Gale. But that's why there's like nothing unlocked over here. There's like 6 other shrines in here that I just have not done because it sucks so bad. I always only go over here for the tower and then I just like leave until I'm better equipped. Because climbing in the rain sucks. And also all the thunderstorms means you can't carry metal, which also makes it annoying.
Oh.
Would you like to buy things from me? I have many meat skewers. Which is not an innuendo, unless... Good, I'll have to sell less of my diamonds this way. So we need... like 3K left. We can sell other stuff too. Let's sell 7 of these. I really, if we can avoid selling as many of these diamonds as possible, I'm going to avoid selling as many of these diamonds as possible. Alright. We got 820. If we sell 4 of these, we're there. Right? Beautiful.
Oh.
Don't close that door on me. Alright. Let's awaken the lady. The final great fairy. Hold out here, you coward. Sorry, give me a second. I spilled some Chipotle on my controller. It's fine, but these controllers already have enough issues. I don't need Chipotle getting in the cracks and crevices. Okay. Right, you're cold. Put on just like a real shirt. There you go. No fairies over here? I did use one or two. Oh well. We don't super need them. Once you get Mifa's Grace, I feel like you need the fairies a lot less. Especially when you can upgrade some of these abilities, right? Wasn't that part of like the champion trials? That you can upgrade some of the abilities? Alright, take my money before I think better of this. Thank you. You're too kind. The power. It's overflowing. There she is. In her rainbow-scaled glory. Hello. Indeed. Ah, well, hello there.
Huh?
I'm the great Earth Fairy Terra. I am the oldest of the four sisters. I've been watching your activities from inside my blood all this time. And haven't you been busy swinging that sword around, adventuring? Eyebrow noises? I'm not just making wild assumptions, you know. I truly do see all. I'll prove it right now. I'll predict what you are thinking right at this moment.
Huh?
You're probably thinking, can't we just skip to the part where she enhances my clothing? Right? Looks like I hit the mark, What an impatient person. Why don't you show me the clothing you want to have in hand? Depending on what materials you have on hand, I should be able to enhance your clothing. But it all depends. For the power available to me, I can enhance your clothing to the max. Yes, please.
Huh?
I always skip some of these animations, so we're not gonna do all of them, but I think they're funny to watch. All done, and it's perfect if I do say so myself. What about the others? Yeah. This maybe? They get more and more dramatically horny. Which I think is hilarious.
Huh?
Seen that already. I love seeing, especially since, as we talked about earlier, the Legend of Zelda series has been around for a while, and they have a lot of, like, main characters. Even, like, besides the main three, you know, the Link, Zelda, Ganon, they have a lot of, like, notable NPCs, too. And it's always funny to see how each of them changes through each, like, game iteration. Because some of the great fairy designs in some of the older games look insane. Alright, we have more
Yes, yes, the Zora armor is.
Mm. Oh.
Sorry, ma'am, I kept having to sell all of my shit, so I, don't have a whole lot of materials for you to enhance my armor with. Is this the... No, we can do the Vo set again.
Oh.
Nice. Well, we can do part of the Vo set again, at least. I don't have enough ice key swings, it looks like. Nice.
Oh. Mm.
Ba-na-na-na-na. Okay. Cool.
Oh.
See you later. Thank you, ma'am. Well, what now? We've got like an hour of stream left. I think I'm gonna teleport back to Gerudo Town to see if we can catch that guy. Let me make sure we're in the right bit first. We've done over half the shrines. That's exciting. There he goes. Get him. Chase him down, Link. You know what? Get him. Haha. Oh, thank goodness you made it back safely. You were gone for so long, I started to fear the worst. I have to come clean. The 8th heroine is just an urban legend. It doesn't actually exist. Well, I just wanted an excuse to get close to you, you know? I wanted to keep you engaged, so I thought of something impossible to hold your interest. And as a result, I put you in harm's way. I'm a cad. And I've been so worried. I won't put you in danger anymore. From now on, I'll be your I found it. See? Are you trying to console me because I've been so heartsick over this? You're such a kind soul. But no need to coddle me. From now on, look at this. I found it. See? That certainly is the way it was rumored to look. That's amazing. I thought it was just an old wives' tale. The 8th heroine actually exists. If the rest of the world knew this, it'd be absolute bedlam. I won't tell anyone. Yeah, that way it'll be just our little secret, right? A sort of a bonding thing. No. I don't think so. And yeah, if it's okay, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you, give me the boots, please. Oh, okay. Just a second, I'll take them off. Yippee! Treat them as tenderly as you would me. And now, could you be a lamb and return my snow boots? Otherwise, old Bozai's going to be barefoot. Alright, we're done here. Boy, these will make running in the sand pretty difficult. I'm pretty tired anyway from my jogging regimen. I think I'll park myself under the tent in front of Gerudo Town and take 5. Care to join me later? Bye. Huh? Aw. Goodbye. There's a separate quest we can do, I think, for the snow boots. Next time, maximum woo, please. You came. I mean, hey, yeah, of course. I figured you swing by. Yep, doing the old swing by. Didn't get a chance to spend much time together earlier, did we? Whoosh, total whirlwind. So, you want to hang out? I want the snow boots. What? You want my snow boots too? Yeah. Well, aren't we greedy? Or should I say insatiable for boots? A boot thirst that cannot be slaked. I do love a good boots. Adorable, but listen, if I give you these, I'll have nothing for my feet.
I can remove that problem too. Unsheathes the Master Sword. Oh man, what should I do? Think, Bozai. Can't put her in a bad mood. Okay, do not blow this. Just relax and work a little verbal magic. How could I resist a request from you? He's so annoying. This is why we're talking to him now, so I don't have to like look at this guy for the rest of the game. Nola, you really gave me a surprise earlier, and I love surprises. Surprise me again like that, and I'll give you these snow boots as a surprise present. Let me ask you this, did you notice that the statue of the 8th heroine isn't actually holding a sword? Pretty weird, right? 7 other heroines, they all have their swords. Suspicious, I know. Leads me to deduce that the 8th heroine must have had a sword as well. Must have. See that such a sword actually exists? That my deduction is right. There could be no greater surprise. Yeah, I can go find it. Wait, what, you really going? Wow, alright then. The sword would have been pretty big, so I doubt it could have been carried too far. I'm betting it's probably somewhere on the steeps of the Gerudo Highlands. And the thing is, I can't lend you the snow boots this time. Just can't do it. I'm really sorry. No way a normal person can make it through the Gerudo Highlands without good snow boots. She'll probably give up halfway through and come crawling back. What a bitch. Fine, you win. So headstrong. I love it. I'll just be waiting here, okay? If you ever need me for anything else above and beyond footwear, you just come find old Bozai anytime. Well, let's see if I remember where the sword is. Sword? I don't remember if the sword sticks up on the map. If it was like right by where I was fighting that Lionel, I'll be a little pissed. I thought it was like over here somewhere. And it might be. It might be less distinguishable on the map. I feel like it might be up there somewhere. But I don't remember. We'll worry about that later. What are we gonna worry about now is a great question. What else we got? We're not doing the Korok trials right now. I will be deceased. Cross balance curry for what ails you. I don't know. Do you guys want to do like a labyrinth? Go check out the labyrinth over here, maybe. Of course, we'll have to walk that way. Or we can sand seal that way instead. Oh, actually, we can't go directly that way, can we? Because Von Noboris is like here, I think. We're gonna have to skirt around past the 7 sages, the 7 heroines or whatever. Because that big sandstorm over there, we could get through the first one, the other one by the Great Fairy Fountain, but that sandstorm will kill me. Von Noboris, just like Urbosa, takes no prisoners and will not hesitate to strike you down with fucking lightning. So we'll just do... Give me the boots, and then give me... Yeah, I guess. The sand boots don't look very good. The sand boots and the snow boots don't look very good with any of the other, like, outfits. Which is annoying.
Hey!
A true shame. A true shame. I don't even know if you can, like, change their color with, like, the dye shop in Hateno.
Hey!
bigger sandstorm than I thought it was, honestly. Which might become a problem, but I don't think it's gonna cover the labyrinth. Hey! Alright, thanks, dude. Oh yeah. I remember this shrine quest being a little annoying. Is it magnesis for the balls? Yeah. It's over here by the light. Is this the shrine quest explanation? I think it might be. Nope, it's a ladder. I don't remember where you get the quest for the 7 heroines. Sure there's gonna be a ball or something up here that we need. This one's the, like, spearhead, yeah? No ball up here? So no ball? Ball over there. So the objective, that's also, she's got the shrine. The objective with this shrine quest, I remember that time, is that there's a bunch of these little metal balls. And they all have like symbols on them. And you have to match up the little symbol with the correct heroine and put them in the hole. The problem being it's oftentimes a huge pain in the ass to figure out what goes where. Is that a fucking Korok balloon up there? See that shit? What was that noise? Of course I'm gonna spend all this time doing these puzzles and not the thing that I was going to do, which is the fucking... Oh, that noise was my haste running off. Wearing off. Let's not do this right now. I said labyrinth. And by God, I'll do labyrinth. Cut to me regretting agreeing to labyrinth. Labyrinths are a pain in the butt. I was gonna say in a bad way. I don't know of any pain in the butt that's like a good way, so. Like, that's not supposed to be painful. If it is, you should be using more lube. And or prepping better. Where are we going? Let me give it a wink. Actually, I'm gonna... Yeah, no, that's fine. I haven't done any of these labyrinths yet for this file. I've done all of them before. I've done all of the shrines before. But that doesn't mean I remember. The only thing I remember about any of the labyrinths is that this one? There's 3 labyrinths. There's the one that we're heading towards, there's this one up by the Rito area, and this one up by Akala. Right? I don't think there's 4. There's 3. One of them, I think it's this one. It's either this one or this one. Has like a compartment underneath it. That's full of fucking guardians. And has like a treasure chest in the middle, but kind of similar to that shrine that we did last time in the Forgotten Temple. You just drop down and all of the heads swivel towards you. The fucking piano music goes crazy. And if you're me, who's really bad at doing the shield reflect, the shield deflect for the lasers, you ran your ass towards that chest as fast as possible, and then promptly teleported the hell out of there. Because it's like after you finish the labyrinth, so there was nothing else for me to do in there other than die to laser. What? Oh, it's flipped upside down. I see. Yeah, haha. Thank you. Got a good amount of Korok seeds. I gotta visit Hestu again sometime. Maybe next time we play, I'll visit Hestu and do some of the Lost Woods bullshit. Because honestly, if I'm going through that, we're gonna monetize it. You know what I mean? I keep putting off all of the worst shrines in the game, but you will see them at some point, because I simply will not be doing them for fun in my free time. We could also do the Vondaboris stuff on stream too, but I don't know. I know Thunderblight Ganon is notoriously one of the more difficult blights. But if you're pretty good at proccing that Flurry Rush, it doesn't tend to be too bad. We're still going the right way, right? Yeah, we gotta go like all the way around. Shrine nearby, you don't say. Damn it. I was hoping that would hit him. Sure, run me one of these clubs. Bonk. Bonk. Thank you. Bonk. Bonk. I need to stop wasting my arrows, so we're gonna not do that. I was watching a different, another Celtic video that talked about how, or it was a part of like a different conversation, but they talked about how interesting it is
that like bokoblins and moblins and stuff tend to have like very crudely designed weapons made of like wood and rock and just sort of like cobbled together, like roped together parts. But the like Lizalfos seem to have at least like the primitive kind of ability to like smelt and create like metal weaponry, which I find fascinating. Like, what's their society like? You know what I mean? And the Lionel too. The Lionel have like crazy strong, like even better looking weaponry than the Lizalfos. Do they all just like know how to make their own weapons? Or is this another thing that the game developers probably don't want you to think about because they didn't put any thought into it? Who could say? To you who sets foot here, my blessing awaits you at the labyrinth's end. Cool. Now, as to where that end is, it's a good question. I'm gonna remove the marker from the map. Delete end. Oh, I also forgot. I like putting all the fairy fountains on my map. Even though, like, if you zoom in close enough, they all say Great Fairy Fountain on them, but, oh, there it is. I like having them more easily visible with the stamps. That's a dead end, huh? Alright. Guess I don't need the sand boots in here, huh? Because it's not the deep sand anymore. I need to pay attention to that more, because the more cohesive an outfit I have, the better I do, personally. Oh, that looks like a big, like, Aztec dragon head. See that? That's some fucking Quetzalcoatl stuff. I'm pretty sure it's Quetzalcoatl. There's a bunch of, statue heads on the side of one of the temples down there. I don't know if it's Tenochtitlan. But one of them definitely looks like teeth-bared, very square-faced kind of dragon creature. And I can't remember which temple it's on, and I can't remember if it's supposed to be Quetzalcoatl or if it's like one of their other gods. Being the winged serpent, you'd think you'd be entitled to having big old gnashing chompers, but not my religion. Who am I to tell them how to be? More rupees! Yippee! I see. Golly, amazing here. Almost as if you might consider this to be some sort of labyrinth. Can't climb the walls much either. I honestly wasn't sure if I'd be able to hop up onto that ledge.
This one's honestly one of the less treacherous labyrinths, I think. This one at least doesn't have like a crazy amount of enemies in it. Golden bow. I want a golden bow. If I go running into that malice, do I have the inventory space for a golden bow? I do not. Well, I can fix that problem, I suppose. Ooh, you know what's a better idea? Instead of running into that malice? Do as I say, not as I do, kids, because gold is not magnetic, but magnesis works on it. So it all works out. You can climb up the walls? That's crazy. That's like not even sheer cliff. That is simply like a fucking slab, dude. Where are you gripping on any of this? Unless you're part fucking gecko. It will not surprise you that I do not remember the solutions to any of these labyrinths. But for the most part, I mean, first of all, it wouldn't be very interesting to watch me follow a walkthrough, I don't think. And second of all, you can't just kind of, like, fuck around. And eventually you'll find your way in. I actually don't know if there's any other ways in out here. I don't know if I've been out here before. What's up, dude? Shoot! Haha. Ooh, there is another way in. See what's over here. Doesn't help that all the walls look the fucking same. Trying to make sure there isn't any weapons over there in that pile of goop. This is nothing. This is passage to nowhere, huh? Passage to nowhere, huh? Insert Ozzy Osbourne song here. Ooh, chest. Another radiant shield. Let's go. I'm gonna need those. I say. No, we're back out here again. Well, That's unfortunate. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. You guys remember Ultimate Custom Night? That shit was wild. Can't wait till they turn it into a movie. Yoink. Yoink. Nice. We've got 4 whole arms down here. Damn. Can you imagine though? Like they're not gonna turn Ultimate Custom Night into a movie. I don't think. Mostly because there wasn't really a plot to Ultimate Custom Night other than let's torment William Afton in his undeath for the rest of eternity. Because somebody had to hold a grudge against him. That's right, this is a dead end. So they're not, it's got even less plot than the games that they're like taking the plot from. But can you imagine if like you go to the newest Five Nights at Freddy's movie and it's just like 2.5 hours of various animatronics just absolutely beating the shit and piss out of fucking Matthew Lillard. And he like eventually dies and gets revived and then they go after him again. It would have to be like I'm imagining almost like a Saw or a Scream situation, but with even less like plot holding it together. It's just, hey, we hate your ass. Time to turn you into goop. I'm sure somebody would be interested in it. Is that somebody me? Maybe. I don't have any, well, I don't think I have any ill feelings against Matthew Lillard. I do think he at some point was a shithead about something. That seems to be sticking in the back of my brain, but I don't remember. I do, however, have a bone to pick with fucking Afton. Who is the character he's playing, William Afton. Because he is the worst. Perhaps. Perhaps the worst ever. Ooh, chest over there. You know what? I'm interested. Perhaps. I mean, he is up there for sure. There are worse. There is worse. I will never forget when we were talking. We were having a conversation with my girlfriend's mother, and she was talking about how she does not like the Five Nights at Freddy's movies. She thinks they're awful and she thinks they're horrifying. But she thought that William Afton was like a predator, like a pedophile. And I was immediately like, oh no, that's not him. He doesn't do that. Does he do worse? Some could argue. I'm not here to cast moral judgment, but I do think killing children and imprisoning them in animatronics that you then melt down for their hate-filled remnant to put into other stronger animatronics to run your business, question mark, it is also bad, is also very bad and very up there in terms of like worst things you could do to a child. I'm not here to pass moral judgment on whether it's worse than the other option. But just me immediately being like, oh, no, no, no. That's not his problem. His problem is, would you like another fun fact about Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't have a source for this other than, I watched a Haley Whipjack video. Haley Whipjack doing like a good enough summary of Five Nights at Freddy's. And, she was talking about, just kind of went through the whole game franchise. Was not interested in like the books or any like other media, which is incredibly valid. But was going through and talking about all the main characters, mostly like the Afton family. Because a lot of shit happens to the Afton family. Shit happens to William Afton, shit happens to both of his sons and also his young daughter. But in the very beginning of that video essay where she's still like prefacing all of the everything, she dropped the fucking bombshell that all of Five Nights at Freddy's canon, we're taking another stretch break. All of Five Nights at Freddy's canon takes place in Utah? Utah? I'm not saying Utah doesn't maybe deserve it a little bit. I'm also not saying that it might be because Scott Cawthon is notably like, I don't know how religious he is. I do know he's pretty right, though. So I don't know if he's Mormon, or if he's got beef with Mormons, or like, I don't know why we placed this in Utah, but all of Five Nights at Freddy's, all of the games, including it up to Security Breach with the Pizzaplex, takes place in Utah, which is wild. I don't know where I thought all of this shit took place. I know it wasn't Utah. Oh!
Wait.
Oh, a little guy. You feed him to bamboo? Oh my god. That's precious. Precious little panda bear. It's okay. You did? Good. Yes! Perfect. Adorable. Adorable. Okay. About Utah?
Child.
He is a child murderer. Which is why I think it would be so good if we, like, especially if we went through like all of the Five Nights at Freddy's canon. You go through all of the death and rebirth and recompiling of William Afton, and you finish the final game or the final story, and the story ends in whatever, and then it comes out that there's going to be another Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and everyone's like, hey, what the fuck, why is there another Five Nights at Freddy's movie? We already finished this. Is it going to be from a different point of view? Is it going to be with, like, different, are we going to do the books now, you know? Like, whatever. And it's just 2.5 hours of the animatronics beating the shit out of William Afton. Would be so funny. My god. Alright, stretch break over. Where were we? No. Right. I think we're getting here. We're getting somewhere. Ooh, we got another chest. No, don't climb the walls. Speaking of movies, I really want to see that Iron Lung. I don't really want to go to a theater to watch it, because I don't trust movie theater experiences. Especially where there might be children. But, I wonder if there's going to be, like, a digital release. I think most of Markiplier's other stuff is,
up somewhere to watch. I'll have to look into it. Because I never got to really watch... Oh, damn it. We're over here again. I never got to really watch some of his other stuff either. Like, In Space with Markiplier, and he had like a jailbreak. Something or other. I don't know. I have problems. I don't watch a lot of like actual media. I should look into it. I'd love to be able to, like, I want him to just like put all of his shit out on like DVD. Because I want to have it. If I'm gonna buy it, I want to have it. God damn it. I don't want to like rent it from Amazon, because fuck Amazon. Also, I think I'm lost, guys. This ain't even the woods and I'm fucking lost. I knew I was right to title this stream Let's Get Lost. By the way, in case you are worried or curious, the VODs were not scheduled to be uploaded today because I am a fool who did not schedule them to upload. You should have gotten the other, like, Breath of the Wild VOD from last week, and it has not been uploaded, and I apologize. I'm gonna set it to upload, I'm gonna upload it tonight once the stream is done. So it should be uploaded. We'll upload the Breath of the Wild VOD tomorrow morning, the usual like 8 AM time, and then the Animal Crossing VOD will be uploaded on Wednesday, because we didn't do Whip Wednesday last week. Oh. You could just go around it the whole time, huh? The whole time? Sure. Thank you, Daruk. Daruk, do you think if I, use your boon improperly, I could just blow a hole in one of these walls and we could get out of here? I thought this was like it. Am I dumb? There's something over here. Oh my god. My god, it was over here. Haha! I'm a genius. Stinky? He's going. God. Big stink. Alright, give me the blessing. It better be good. It's gonna be like a electric blade or something, isn't it? Oh no, that's right, you get the barbarian stuff from the three labyrinths. I remember now. That's why they're good to do. Because the full set of barbarian armor gives you an attack bonus, I think. Yes. Good. 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 Yes. Good.
Oh, and we have enough to do another heart piece. Yippee! Wahoo! Alright, that's gonna be about it for stream though. Let me go get my heart piece. I don't think there's anything else back here. No. You bumbo stink. Bumbo stink. And of course, then I'll just let you out. Assholes. Go back here. Aww. That's a bummer. Sea otters are cute. Sea otters are cuter than river otters. They are all related to wolverines though. So don't, if you are a loved one, witness an otter in the wild, please don't. Please don't pick it up. They'll fuck you up. Oh, little guy. Oh, he looks so soft. He looks so soft. He looks so soft. Oh yeah. I always thought it was very funny that like otters keep like little rocks on them to help them crack open shellfish with, and they have like favorite rocks that they'll like keep in their little pouch pocket. Cutest little murder machine. Cool. So that might be a full line of hearts. We're probably gonna end up getting at least one more. And then we'll do some more stam. But that's probably gonna be about it for me tonight. It's been good. Ooh, is this a hammer? I need another hammer, please. No, actually, drop that one. Yes. Good. Nope, stop. Is the Gerudo Scimitar better? Excuse me, than the Moonlight Scimitar? No. Moonlight Scimitar is better. I guess that makes sense. Alright. So that's gonna be about it for me tonight, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Very productive stream. Did some fights, did some puzzles, got some more shrines. We're getting there. I'm still not planning on doing like a 100% run of this game, but I will probably end up doing like all of the shrines and the challenge shrines and the DLC stuff. I think that would be fun to do. As close, as 100% in air quotes as I want it to be. And then we'll play Tears of the Kingdom, which will also be great. So make sure you join me tomorrow for Animal Crossing. Wednesday for Work in Progress Wednesday. And potentially another stream. I don't know what else I would play. We're in February. Do we have any new releases in February that I have to worry about? I've been playing a lot of Deadlock, but I'll tell you what.
We're not playing that on stream because I am embarrassingly bad on Deadlock. Let me see. Release date. Oh, Mugenics drops this month. What? Oh my god, Mugenics and Reanimal drop this week? Mugenics drops tomorrow. There might be some bonus streams in our future. We'll see. We'll see. And Slay the Spire 2 drops next month. Which is what I knew that one in the back of my brain. Damn, both? Oh my god, that Reanimal drops on Friday the 13th. That's so funny. I really want to, we'll definitely play Reanimal for the stream. I'm really excited for Reanimal because I was so disappointed in Little Nightmares 3. All right, but that's the future. Yes, that's the one with the skin suit snake things. Yep. Reanimal is by the people who did the original Little Nightmares 1 and 2. It's what they've been doing instead of Little Nightmares 3. So I'm really excited to get my hands on that one. I'm really excited. Do we have any raid? Anyone to raid? I don't think so. Not tonight. It's hard to raid when it's like midnight. I need to find more late night streamers. Everybody's always off by the time that I'm ready to raid. Alas. Either way, have a wonderful evening, my friends. I'll catch you later this week.